everybody.
Hello, folks.
Sorry. We were talking and I got off. Hi, Works. Rachel's not going to be in chat tonight. I'm not on here tonight. She'll be in chat. She's got a sick baby.
I prayed for your son, Rachel. Hope he's better.
He sounds really sick. But hi, Works.
Hi, Works.
Okay, so if we're supposed to get really cold next week, Dean, are you going to get like super duper cold?
No.
Don't we pay attention?
I mean, we've been getting into the 20s, so there was frost and it iced up a little bit this week, but we're going to be getting into the 50s for a few days yet.
Everyone, how was your week before we get into that, Dean?
Well, it's been an interesting week. I mean, I mentioned, and I won't go into great detail, but I got laid off last week, and all the things that happen after you get laid off, and I'm going to be there for 5 more months. But honestly, I've had a good week. It's been a good week. How about you guys? I know you got to take a little trip.
We took a trip to Dallas this past weekend and got to see the highlights. I mean, we've been there before, but this time we got to see the Longhorn cattle be like a cattle drive down in the stockyards in Fort Worth. That was, and you could hear a pin drop because they warned you ahead of time, do not make sudden noises because the cattle could just come towards you. And I mean, it was like everybody just froze. They weren't going to say anything.
Hi, Lisa.
Works said she's sorry about the layoff.
Oh, thanks, Works. I appreciate that. Honestly, I'm embarrassed to ask this, Works, but if you want to share your name, or you don't have to, but I kind of forgot your name. But thank you for that. And it'll be fine. Hey, we got Weekland Torrance.
Hi, Lisa.
Scottish people are in.
Yay! Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol. And Sam.
Lisa's saying hi. Yeah, so we were looking at the Longhorn cattle, and it wasn't super long, but they couldn't fit too many along there anyway because they would hit horns going down. How far wide do you think they were?
There was actually two of the Longhorn cattle. The guy said there were brothers, and their span was 10 foot.
Yeah, two of them. That's just two of them.
Side by side.
There were more than that going down the street. So it was pretty cool.
You should have. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was going to say you should have asked Temple Grandin to come and figure out how to fix that problem. Isn't she an expert in that area? You know Temple Grandin?
No.
Oh my gosh, guys. After this live stream, you're going to go watch Temple Grandin. It is a great movie.
Oh, it's a movie.
It's a true story.
Okay.
Temple Grandin is her name.
So they were real cowboys taking them down the street, obviously. And then we went to Dealey Plaza where JFK got shot. AT&T Stadium. I mean, we had a good time.
Wow.
Lisa says no cow tipping.
Yeah, okay.
Is that something you've done in the past, Freddie?
Well, I'll just say nothing on
that. Temple is a person.
Yeah. She had a special needs person that basically found her niche, with cows and herding cows. And it's an amazing movie.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rachel. You're sitting there going, hello.
No.
Hi, Rachel.
Hello.
Hi, Rachel. How's the baby?
Baby is good. Toddler's good. Husband is sick, but he's offered to watch the kids anyway. So here I am.
Nice.
I totally read that email. I was thinking it was a child.
Did you really Temple Grant?
When they get sick, but
oh, she's older than me, but yeah, she went to my school. I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Temple.
I wonder if that's that part in the. Have you seen the movie, Rachel?
No.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. The
Maybe
gal
that
who
needs to be the movie for next week.
honestly, let's do it. It is so good.
Okay, Lisa said, blame the scotch, Freddie.
Yeah, but there's a lot of scotch to blame, like, you know. There's a lot of good scotch out there, Lisa. So there is.
Don't incriminate yourself. Sybil visited the Cow Crush and the author of many. Okay, that will be our movie to watch next week. So, Lisa, you seem to know a lot about it. You could participate.
Any idea where to watch it?
Oh,
No, you might have to rent it, to be honest. I don't know if it's available anywhere, but I'll find out.
yeah. Let's Google it. While we're Googling that, Dean, do you want to? I'd like to share out if anybody in chat has Dean's link to the liveplace.com because he's going to go live. You're still going to go live Friday, right?
Yeah, so at some point on Friday, it's a long live stream. That's the nature of this. It's sort of like a perpetual live stream, but not really. I'll end it in the night and begin it the next day. But I'm not doing it. This is a test run to the public now. I've done a few private tests. Now I'm going to do a big, so everybody can come. And as I explained last week, it's definitely a work in progress. I don't have everything ready that I had hoped, but enough to where I think I can do it. And you can come by, and I'll even answer questions if people have them. So yeah, definitely.
Continue through the weekend or just Friday?
Okay, so I'm going to do it Friday from the middle of the afternoon till night, and then I'm considering doing it Saturday, depending on how it goes. So I don't know on Saturday yet, but definitely Friday. I would say mid-afternoon, 3-ish.
Do you have Weekland Torrance in there? Because they always drop. Oh, you don't do vlogs.
I don't do vlogs. I do live stream.
When you guys do lives again, make sure you're on the liveplace.com.
Live streams and premieres.
Oh, well, they do premieres.
Okay, yeah, I can definitely.
Carol, if you guys do premieres, put it on the liveplace.com and then people can see that you're doing your premiere.
Yeah, that's great.
Lisa said, Freddie, in the USA, anything you say may be used against you in a court of law.
Yeah, I'll just deny it though.
Tell her what you always tell me. I'll just tell them I'm an Irishman.
Yeah, that's it. I'm Irish. I don't know any better.
Okay, I was telling Dean earlier that I've been working on some different segments. I couldn't get it all together this week because Freddie and I were out of town, but I'll be working on it for next week, and we'll throw in some curveballs.
Nice.
All right, let's start the show. We got some interesting questions this week. How well? See, this is where I'd like to have, maybe we take turns. Dean sings it one week, Rachel sings it another. And how well do you know Walt? I won't do that to you. Just kidding.
I don't know how to sing it.
Can do. We never linked ourselves up all these years ago because we didn't go live. And that was well before premieres were a thing. That's true. That's true. They've been going live for a long time. Oh, Lisa needs to use that one, Freddie.
Yeah. Works every time.
But you can say I'm a New Jersey girl, Lisa. Not you're an Irishman, but you're a New Jersey girl because that's what Keith calls you. Okay, how well do you know Walt? Who was the first Disney feature character to speak directly to the audience?
This is a guess. Total guess. I don't actually know the answer here, but I'm going to say Jiminy Cricket.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean, there's an obvious answer, and I feel like I can't say it.
I know, right? I said the same thing.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dean.
Well, Mickey Mouse.
Okay. Okay, here's Lisa's answer. Oh no, it works. I don't know. Nice guess, Rachel.
Yeah, I'm clueless, but
I mean, these kind of questions, it really is just a guess. It's like, oh, now Lisa says there's no clue. I don't know, it was you earlier. Okay. Dean, what did you say, Mickey Mouse?
I did.
And Rachel said Jiminy Cricket. And nobody else has a clue. Oh, and you know the answer, so you can't guess.
Carol says
Carol
Mickey.
guesses Mickey. All right. The answer is Jiminy
Oh, what?
How do you do
Rachel,
that?
how did you
How'd
know
you do
that?
I don't know.
I
You
didn't.
had
You
Guessed
did.
it.
You did know it, actually.
Who did?
Hey.
You did whenever I asked. You guessed right
Oh,
away.
because back then
Yeah.
he gave me 4, suggestions,
Choices.
and that I chose Jiminy Cricket. But
I think it's probably I've like popped into enough trivia live streams that was probably a piece of trivia that's come up in the past, and I tucked it away back there. So
nice. That's good. I mean, I can hear it now in Pinocchio. I can hear him. It's like talking to the audience. I don't know, or I made that up too.
no, but I don't think I realized he went that far back.
Pinocchio was one of the what was like the 3rd or 4th movie, or I don't know. It's one
Well,
of
I
the early
suppose
ones.
Oswald didn't talk, huh?
I don't think so.
That was silent. All right. On which Disney ride can you find a basketball court? And I'm talking in Disney, not just world, all over the world, Disney.
I think I know.
Rachel, I think I know too, but I think the answer is a little deceptive. So,
Really?
well, I'll
I didn't
hold
know
off.
this
But
either.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it's in the Matterhorn.
Okay.
oh, okay. So Lisa's saying Mickey's Runaway.
Mickey's Runaway Railway,
So
Disney
Disney
Cruises.
I was pretty sure there was a basketball court inside of Cinderella's castle before they really did much with it. That's
Oh.
recollection.
Okay. So we have Disney's Cinderella Castle, Matterhorn, Cruise Lines, and Mickey's Runaway Railway. All great guesses.
None of them are right. The other one I was thinking was the Cars. What is it called? Oh my
Cars?
gosh, the Speedway. But I'm pretty sure it's the Matterhorn.
Carol
That's
says
right.
she's with you. It's up a mountain.
Okay.
Which, yeah.
It's also definitely in Disneyland.
Okay.
And
All right. The answer is the Matterhorn.
Yes, I'm
Are
on
you kidding
fire.
me? It's like 100%.
Oh no,
How do
does
you
this
know
make
that?
me a Disney nerd?
yes, it does.
Maybe I never knew these answers.
Man, Rachel, good thing you joined us.
I like Disney parks, so
Yes.
ask me a
And
Disney parks
to
question.
be fair, Works is right too, because the Disney Cruise Lines do have basketball courts on them.
I am right about there being a basketball hoop inside of Cinderella's castle in the olden days before they redid it for the, that place where you can stay.
I wonder why.
I mean, they use that
Break
room.
room. Break room.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's what's up with the Matterhorn too, is it's a break room.
Mhm.
Okay. I
Makes
thought it was
sense.
some hidden thing, like if you're going up and you look over, there's some sort of, weird court.
Now they probably will convert it to a pickleball court.
I was thinking the Matterhorn, but didn't know how to spell it. Well, look at you. I still
I can't spell.
basketball. That's right. Oh, Carol's already saying, what were the first words Mickey Mouse ever spoke? And she's saying hot dog.
Hot dog.
Oh,
Oh,
Actually, I think that could be right because I think he was selling hot dogs at like a little cart or something.
wow. How do you know all this stuff?
Well, I mean, I don't know, but I think that's right. I think hot dog actually is the first thing he said.
Her first word was Toodles from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
I wish Road Trip Dave was here. He could do a Mickey impression for us.
Yes, he
Hot
could.
dog.
Hot dog.
Hey, that was perfect.
Was it?
Yeah,
Good.
better than any of us could do.
Hot dog. That sounds right.
Let's put a hot dog there.
I vote that's correct. And
Okay,
if not,
what did you think, Dean?
Hamburger. I have no idea.
Well, I was thinking it was "See you later, pal," or something like that,
or oh boy,
or "Oh boy." Yeah.
That was good.
He does say it quite often, so that's probably right. You guys have a guess, or are you going with hot dog?
I'm going with hot dog. I think that's right. There's at least a clip of him like selling hot dogs that is famous. So, or something like that.
I'm gonna go with oh boy.
Okay, you're going with "Oh boy," and everybody else is going "Hot dog."
Oh boy, it's a hamburger.
No, that's Big Boy. Big Boy.
Boy.
It is. It's
Oh
hot
my
dog.
gosh.
Girl, like you came in with it so fast. I tried not to make my face look funny, like, oh my God, you already got it. But you're
John
right.
hits the floor.
And I'm guessing that's why Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is always singing "Hot dog, diggity dog." It's going back to his first words.
Mm.
I'm just making that up. I don't know. All right. We are up to name that celebrity.
Oh, and then these ones I can't answer correct. So this is great.
Oh, no. You're going to break your streak.
You never know.
Okay. This person's real name is Karen Johnson. Is it Joy Behar, Star Jones, Queen Latifah, or Whoopi Goldberg? Yes, they play Payhon. Okay. That's what I thought so, which is kind of obscure because if you don't really know but Carol knew.
I'm going to agree with Lisa, and I'll say why. Because, Joy Behar, who would change their name to that? And Star Jones, yeah, Whoopi Goldberg. I'm sticking with that. Latifah.
Okay, Dean and Lisa say Queen Latifah.
Yeah, same.
Rachel's going Queen Latifah.
I don't trust my judgment.
Hey, you've gotten 2 right in a row.
Three
right in a row.
Yeah, well, those were Disney questions.
Okay, who hasn't answered yet? Okay, Carol or Works, do you have any idea who Karen Johnson is? Okay, Works says it is not Queen Latifah.
Seems to know what they're talking about.
I don't know the first 2 names at all. I would stick with Latifah because I think I would know if it was Whoopi. Okay. I know her real name. Oh, you know Queen Latifah's real name. Okay. So she's out of process of elimination. Works has already ruled out Queen Latifah for her.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, everybody want to know the answer?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It is Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopee!
Whoopi!
Okay, I promised Marion I would not tell stories, but here comes one.
Tell him.
My dad used to collect and restore. Am I feedbacking here? Sorry.
No, that was me. I'm trying to share the link out with somebody.
Okay. So my dad to collect and restore antique jukeboxes and slot machines and pinball machines. And one day he told his friend he needed help delivering a jukebox, and they brought it, and my dad didn't bother telling him who the customer was, and it was Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, really?
Yep,
That's
he
cool.
sold jukeboxes to some noteworthy people.
I always thought it was just, collectors.
I mean, usually, yes, it is. But Whoopi wanted one apparently, and connected with my dad, and he was known around here in the Midwest as being somebody who did some of the best work. He really did it a notch above, and so
Oh,
yes,
that's nice.
there was a connection there.
Carol says she's learned something new. And Work said she's right. This was a real enlightening week. I didn't know a lot of these answers. So, all right. The real name is Marvin Aday. Is it Bono? I know sometimes I reuse these names, but we haven't gotten to their names yet. So I just keep reusing them. Bono, Meatloaf, Boy George, or Eminem? Always wanted to.
I'm gonna guess first. Eminem.
Okay. Carol
I'm going.
wanted a jukebox when she was a kid before they had the internet.
Oh, I've got one, Carol. I should show you a picture of it sometime.
Do you have it now?
I don't have the picture in front of me. I could go take a picture of it.
Lisa's
going-
saying Boy George.
See, I'm agreeing with Lisa tonight, but that's who I picked. And I was just singing Karma Chameleon the other day.
But Rachel's going Eminem.
Karma Chameleon.
I don't have a good reason. I don't know why you'd call yourself Meatloaf though. That doesn't sound like a good plan.
I agree. I don't understand where these names come from.
Meatloaf. That is a weird name. Yes, Carol, wasn't that the name of a group?
And he just died recently. No, there
really
was a Meatloaf.
There was a singer called Meatloaf. Yeah,
Did he have
Okay.
it with him?
but it was.
Was Meatloaf a group or just him?
No, it was just him.
apparently just him. Okay.
All right. So we have, well,
We have Boy George, Meatloaf, Eminem. Any more offers?
oh, she meant that was a guess. Okay. So Carol guessed Meatloaf and then a couple of Boy Georges and Eminem.
Yep.
The answer is Meatloaf. Carol, you got it.
Way to go, Carol.
She went out on a limb.
But
Hi,
why?
Dean.
Hi, Dean.
He was a musician?
Yeah.
Welcome in.
Bat
He
Out
was
of Hell. You ever hear the song Bat Out of Hell or the album, which was a big selling album way back in the day, right enough? It was called Bat Out of Hell.
Rachel, it was the 70s, so Meatloaf was totally the norm.
I guess.
She kind of is right. I think I know Eminem's name, so Boy George is my answer. Oh, it's Meatloaf Works.
Yeah.
And he did die not too long ago.
Huh.
Go, Carol, go. Between Rachel and Carol.
It is a memorable name, so
It is.
smart marketing.
Do you suppose he liked Meatloaf so much he had to call himself that?
You do wonder, don't you?
Kinda.
Maybe when he went on tour, that was like his demand.
His go-to when they have to bring stuff to their dressing room.
Yep.
Yeah. Paradise
I've heard.
the Dashboard.
Yeah,
Light.
that was a big song, big hit for him.
Okay.
It was on that album I was talking about called Bat Out of Hell.
You know what would be an interesting segment? Well, no, this is kind of similar to the segment, but to talk more about all these names, why, what they were before and what they became. I guess that's what you're doing. And that makes us talk about it. So never mind. But like I've heard stories about like why a rock group will name themselves something, and they're bizarre stories.
Yes.
You
And
know.
sometimes they'll have a double meaning. So like the Beatles said they named themselves Beatles because they liked Beatles and it was an odd name or something like that.
They were 2 or 3 names, and one of them I think the first names was the Silver Beatles, and then they changed it to the Beatles.
Huh.
He was also in Rocky Horror. Yes.
Oh, I never saw that.
This is true. All right. It would be fun also to do a search on the weirdest things that they request in their room backstage, because I've heard some really bizarre things that they needed to have, like only green M&Ms and only, it's bizarre.
Where's that movie Toto was in?
I knew the song Anything for Love, but I won't do that.
Yeah. Another one.
You should come on one night, Works, and just play with us.
Yeah.
All right, the next one. Curtis Jackson. Is it 50 Cent, DJ Jazzy Jeff, Ice Cube, or Nas?
I'm looking at it as though I've gotten one tonight, which I haven't.
Well, there's two of them on there. I don't have a clue who they are, but anyway.
Yeah, I don't know who NAS is.
He acted in a few things. That's true. Lisa's saying Ice Cube.
Curtis.
Works is saying 50 Cent.
I feel like I should roll a dice.
Yeah.
Choose my answer.
Okay, I'm just going out there with 50 Cent. That's what I think.
All right.
I'll
Carol's
be
going 50 Cent.
I'll be Team Lisa Ice Cube.
Okay, 2 Ice Cubes and 3 50 cents.
That's
And
$1.50.
That's Meatloaf was a childhood nickname from his football coaches. Because he was beefy.
Oh, what do you know? That's not what
Well,
you would have
that's
guessed.
cute. He must have been a lineman. Okay. The answer is 50 Cent.
Oh,
Yay.
good job.
Whoop, whoop. Works and Dean.
There was 3
And
of us,
Carol.
I thought. Carol, too.
3 of you. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Whatever my answer is, just pick one of the other 3.
Well, when I'm trying to do the different names, I'm trying to keep them kind of in the similar, definitely in the same genre, but in the same era almost. Hey, Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Welcome in.
Jim, that's 50 Cent.
Yeah.
But his
in case
nickname.
you want to know.
Yeah.
And
What
his
was
real
his-
name, though, is Curtis Jackson.
Yeah.
Season's greetings, Jim. As you notice, Jim, I've got a little bit of Christmas going on here.
Yeah.
Board game bracket challenge. Week. Okay, we had to pull in, like, to make it come out correctly, we had to put 3 in one of the screens. So, Risk, Monopoly, or Jenga?
That's easy for me. Monopoly.
Okay. Lisa's going Monopoly.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Monopoly too. I think that a little bit more thought went into that game.
Jim's going Monopoly. Rachel's going Monopoly.
We have a monopoly.
But
Yep.
I want the railroads.
Do you do railroads?
My husband usually goes for them, but he
just,
seems to always win, so now I want them.
I'm on the fence about railroads. I don't like paying full price for them, that's for sure.
yeah, no kidding. Lisa said, I think Monopoly should use shots instead of money. Freddie would agree.
Certainly would.
Okay, Monopoly.
I'll go Monopoly.
That would go sour real fast, I think. People would be flipping the table.
Yeah. Take your money.
Yeah.
The history of Monopoly is interesting. It wasn't always about making all the money. Oh, what was it about? Just gathering all the land?
Yeah.
I didn't know that because, well, kind of, because you can't get money unless you have the land. That's the downfall.
It's all
All right.
about winning.
Monopoly moves on.
Mm-hmm.
Twister or Connect Four?
Okay, just for laughs, I'm going with Twister. Although I don't know that I actually consider it a board game.
I agree with you. I started to run out of choices, and I'm like, I gotta throw something else in there. Connect Four for Carol.
Yeah, I'll go Connect Four too, because you need to be a contortionist to play Twister. Like,
That's a good question, Works. Hey, Carol, was it about the infrastructure, like buying the properties? Is that what it was more about than it was the cash? Connect
Interesting.
Four, less likely to injury. Jim is going Connect Four. Works is going to Connect Four.
so will I.
Freddie's going Connect Four. I believe Connect Four is moving on.
That's okay.
I was gonna.
I don't think Twister's really a board game anyway.
No, I would have thrown in a Twister vote too, but Connect Four is the obvious winner.
Pictionary or Scrabble?
I feel like we had a very similar.
Yeah, didn't we? What did Pictionary go against last time? Because it was a tough one, I remember.
Freddie's got the list. I think categories.
Oh, maybe.
It went against Trivial Pursuit.
Oh, Trivial Pursuit.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, here's the history of Monopoly. The original Monopoly was called The Landlord's Game. It was created by a woman and was designed to show that Monopoly was a bad thing.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Pictionary, because spelling is harder.
Now
But
it's
you
like
spelled
used in economics classes to teach you how to take over the world.
Is
It
it
is.
really?
It really is.
Yeah.
I think Rich Dad Poor Dad uses it.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
So Carol said Scrabble. Jim said Scrabble. Work said Scrabble. Well done, Carol. Okay, so is it just one Pictionary? And
Well, this is hard because I love Pictionary, but Scrabble is such a classic. I'm gonna go with Scrabble as well.
I'm joining Lisa because spelling is hard. Pictionary.
okay, I believe the Scrabbles have it.
That's okay. Understandable.
How do you spell that?
Scribble.
Hey, you fooled me.
Who or hungry hippos?
Oh man.
Oh, 2 kids games.
Yeah.
I know. You have to knock one out.
Well, Mark Rober did a thing on Guess Who, so that's pretty cool. But
Who?
Hungry Hippo. What?
Who?
Come on. You don't
Sorry?
know. You don't know who Mark Rober is? That's okay. So
I do not.
it's this guy. He's like YouTube famous. He used to work for NASA, and now he like does nerdy videos. He's wonderful. I highly
there's
recommend.
Mark Rover.
Rober.
Oh, that's one.
Rober.
Yeah, so he's done something like glitter bombing porch pirates.
Oh, I've seen that.
Oh, I know
Oh
him.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yes. Guess Who? But I did love Hungry Hippos as a kid. Now it's just noisy.
Well, he's not that big. He's only got 59 million followers.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. He's a little guy.
So,
Hungry Hippo from Works. Mark Rober is genius.
He is.
Wow.
After she said the glitter thing, then I knew who she was talking about.
Yeah, and he's done videos about squirrels like having to solve puzzles to get food and all sorts of fun stuff. Highly
Probably
recommend.
seen him. Okay.
Maybe our shout out will bring some people over our way.
You'll all of a sudden have 1 million subscribers, Mary
Yeah.
Ellen.
Yeah. Speaking of which, thank you to whoever's been shouting me out because I gained some subscribers this week.
Woohoo!
Nice. I'm gonna have to go with Hungry Hippos.
There's
And I've never-
Amy. Hi, Amy.
Never played it. Hi, Amy.
You're someone that shouted me out. Thank you so much. Okay. Hippos, and guess who? Are we tied?
No,
No.
Hungry Hippos are in the lead.
Oh, by how much?
1.
1. Okay, Hungry Hippos is in the lead by 1.
I'll expand the lead. I'll go with hippos.
Okay.
A Great Nut Heist by Mark Rober is just amazing.
Yes.
I
That
love that
does.
you and Lisa are bonding over Mark Rober.
I think Lisa and I might be sisters secretly.
I think so. Hippos for
Yeah,
Jim.
Hippos.
Hippos.
What did you pick, Dean?
Hippos.
It's just cute. Like, who wouldn't want to play it? I agree with Carol, though. It's very loud.
They made a dinosaur version of this, and I think that may be
No.
a Christmas present for my children.
That's
this year.
smart.
Ah, you'll find out.
Okay, Hippos moves on. I'm kind of waiting for this to get over because we can do another fun thing. All right, this is where I like to sing between segments, but I don't know how to sing, so I'm just going to say it. Name the movie poster.
I know it.
Oh, perfect. We need Nick. Where's Movie Mania Nick?
No, Jim's got it.
Oh,
It says Bonnie and Clyde,
nice.
which means Dean agrees with him and says Bonnie and Clyde too.
It is. Well, I shouldn't say. Hey, cool.
Hi, cool drummer.
Cool
I haven't
drummer.
seen you in a while. Nice to see you.
Nice to have you here. So that's Warren Beatty, and I don't. Is that who's the actress? Freddie, you probably know.
Faye Dunaway.
Oh, is that Faye? Yeah, I think you're right. And Warren Beatty is known as having been in one of the worst movies of all time. Does anyone know the name of it? Freddie?
Twilight.
Yeah,
Nope.
I do know it, actually. It'll come to me in a minute.
Waterworld.
Did the kids do a version of the same movie? Kids?
I'm not sure. I just remember the name of the. Yeah, Jim's
Ishtar,
got
Jim
it.
says.
It's Ishtar.
Dick Tracy.
Dick Tracy, that's right.
So wait, is
But
it
it's
one of these
Ishtar.
movies that's so bad it's good, or is it actually just
No.
bad?
I've never watched it, but I've always heard it's one of the worst movies of all time.
Carol says Bonnie and Clyde then.
I wonder if that makes it profitable to be labeled
If
as
it's
one of
bad?
the worst of all time.
Sometimes.
Well,
How
I
did
don't
these-
know.
Yeah.
I think Costner done one, didn't he, years ago? Waterworld, was it?
Oh yeah, I heard that's terrible.
It was a flop.
Yeah.
What a
They need to
boring
do
concept.
One of those. Yeah. It was.
Sharknado.
Ah,
Sharknado.
I love Sharknado.
Oh, gee, I
What?
haven't seen it, so
I haven't either.
I'm
It's
just
so
poking fun because of
ridiculous.
concept.
It's funny. Like it's a comedy.
Okay.
Oh.
Hallelujah Trail.
All right. The answer is Bonnie and Clyde. Faye Dunaway and Warren Beatty. Way to go, guys. Okay, name this movie poster. See, it works like Sharknado too.
Maybe I should check it out.
Exactly. It's so bad. It's funny. Like it's not supposed to be, I don't think, but it's great.
Why don't we do that as one of our movies? Is it not
Sharknado?
found? Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Chicago says Jim. Cotton Club says works.
Cotton Club. That sounds right.
I think Sharknado 3 was filmed at Universal Studios Orlando.
Huh.
There's a Sharknado 3.
Oh yes,
That blows my mind.
it was so good.
It was
They
that
did
bad they
more.
made 3 of them.
Rachel, go read the wiki on Sharknado. It's one of the most profitable films of all
No
time.
way. It's an epidemic.
Yes, I think so.
Work says Chicago sounds right too.
I
Hi,
don't
Gorse.
know this guy.
Oh my gosh, how are you? That is so nice of you guys to come in.
There you go, stories.
And you really should be sleeping, but I really appreciate you and Carol being here.
Wow.
They're from Ireland.
Whereabouts?
It has tons of celebrity.
Mhm.
Yes, that's part of the allure.
In Sharknado?
Yes.
Interesting.
Carol says,
Whereabouts?
ask him.
Yeah.
You're from.
Man.
Okay, this is Freddie. Freddie's from Port Stewart, Northern Ireland. You guys reside in, I know it's kind of like in the northeast part of Ireland.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, I lost track here. Okay. Carol says Chicago. Cotton Club for Lisa. And yes, chock full of cameos. That's it. What's Airplane? Remember when Airplane came out and they had all those cameos of, and it was just really a weird movie. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess Chicago as well.
oh, bless his heart. Philip, that's so nice of you for coming in. He has a baby who had an operation on his heart yesterday.
Wow. Oh my. Wow. God bless your baby.
Yes. You guys are from, Philip, remind me, when I watch you guys go ghost hunting, it's always in like the eastern part or the northeastern part of Ireland. Freddie's from the north central part. Northwest.
Thanks, Jim.
Well,
Bye, Jim.
Bye, Jim. Thanks for coming in.
the answer.
Lots of logo stories. Okay, the answer is Chicago.
Ha.
Chicago. I like the idea that it was Cotton Club, though.
Yeah.
All right, we're on to silly laws, still on the books. Which state says that a pickle must be able to bounce? Connecticut, Delaware, Massachusetts, or North Carolina?
Rachel's brain is going into this. I can see it.
Are we testing our pickles? Like,
They
We
take
better
their
be.
stories very seriously.
before you eat this pickle, you must test to see if it can bounce.
I think it shows it has quality, apparently.
It must be able to bounce, Rachel. Apparently.
Lisa says Massachusetts. Work says Delaware. I mean, this is the weirdest law, I think, yet. Well, besides the donkey.
I feel like Delaware wants to be remembered for something. So
Oh my.
we're gonna go with Delaware.
So that I believe the Declaration of Independence was signed in Dover, Delaware. I believe.
Carol says North Carolina.
No,
Amy
it's all
says
about pickles.
Massachusetts.
I'm gonna go Connecticut just to be different.
Okay. How much bounce on turkey?
Just a good-
I'm not sure. Freddie has an explanation. It's
We
Connecticut.
have to watch. Ah, see, I think it's from watching VeggieTales so much that I knew
It
that.
says in Connecticut, a pickle must be able to bounce. In 1948, 2 farmers were arrested for selling pickles that were unfit for human consumption. Discussing on ways to check for good pickles, officials declared that a pickle is legitimate only if it bounces.
I don't know how it would be inedible if it didn't bounce.
Aren't you picturing VeggieTales right now with all those bouncing? That's what I'm thinking.
It's
Did it-
very odd, to say the least.
Did they somehow spoil?
I mean,
That's
right?
gross.
Can you spoil a pickle?
Yeah, they splat. They do.
I mean,
How
some of
did
them
that even
taste like
happen?
kerosene, but pickleball.
That's maybe where it came from.
Learning all the important things. I know these are things that you're never going to know about again.
Hey, we've got
No.
loads here. We've got loads.
I'll tell you, Delaware is jealous right now.
They are. They don't have pickles.
Darn
up
Connecticut.
Loads of sillies here.
there. Which state are dirty tires banned? Nebraska, North Dakota, Minnesota, or Iowa?
Well, I live in one of those states, so
Are dirty tires banned? Like,
I mean, like, how clean does that state want to be? I mean, they just go around telling people you get a ticket because you have a dirty tire. I don't get it.
I don't think it can be North Dakota.
I'm leaning towards what Carol says, Nebraska.
Okay, Nebraska.
Lisa, Minnesota, interesting.
Oh, Lisa.
Why would they ban dirty tires?
Like maybe from farms, like you're not supposed to be driving with like cow pies stuck in your tires or something.
Oh, I think you're onto something there. And Nebraska, there's a lot of farming. There is everywhere, but I think you're onto something there.
Let's
Well,
see. Did anybody say Iowa? I'll say Iowa.
Okay. What did you say, Dean? Not Nebraska?
I did. Yep.
The answer is Minnesota.
What? I'm going to jail.
In Minnesota, dirty tires are banned. They are considered a public nuisance if they deposit mud, dirt, or other substances on the street or highway.
Whoa.
Wow.
Now you need to be careful, Dean.
I had no idea. I mean, my tires aren't dirty, but
She works as shocked.
I'm shocked.
Just claim that
Yeah.
you're from Ireland.
Not as shocked as Dean is, and he lives there.
I'm from Minnesota. I did not know this.
They really need to inform you.
Well, I won't get into that.
This is a better one.
No, don't go there.
Yeah,
What
I won't go
state
there.
Is it illegal for a woman to wear false teeth without their husband's approval? New Hampshire, Michigan, Indiana, or Vermont?
I think it's Saudi Arabia.
I want it to
Well,
be New
you wouldn't
Hampshire.
know. You wouldn't know if it was or not because you wouldn't see them anyway.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, you're right.
That's a good
Works.
point.
The street's dirty anyway, so I don't know how you avoid getting dirty tires, especially Minnesota when there's snow and then the plows and then, everything that goes.
I mean, if you get pulled over and he says, "You got dirty tires," and you say, "Well, it's not my fault. The guy in front of me had dirty tires, and that's where I got it."
Exactly.
Yeah.
He gets the ticket. Okay, so Lisa says Indiana. Work says New Hampshire. And Carol says Vermont.
Why not?
We've got a little bit of everything.
I'd like to blame this on Vermont, but I think, I'm from New Hampshire, so I'm allowed to say that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going with Michigan, though.
Yeah, see, works the salt and dirty snow. Okay, so we've got one of every answer. We've got New Hampshire, Michigan, Indiana, and Vermont. Oh, you already know the answer. I can't ask you. The answer, did you guess, Steve?
I did not. I'll throw mine in for Vermont.
Vermont!
It's Vermont.
Yeah, it is.
It says in Vermont it's illegal for a woman to wear false teeth without their husband's approval. They must get written permission from their husbands.
Written?
That would go down well today, wouldn't it?
Like, why is this still on the books?
Yeah. And what happens to the widow or unmarried? Do they not?
Yeah, like, how weird is that? Now, this woman has beautiful teeth. I didn't want to put some weird false teeth thing. Okay, now we're going to do international questions. What's the longest river in the world? The Mississippi, the Missouri, the Nile, or the Amazon?
Well, I feel like I should.
I know I guessed it wrong.
I mean, I can tell you where the origins of the Mississippi are and where it goes to, and it's fairly long. But I don't know how long the Nile and the Amazon are. I think I have my guess, but I don't want to say it yet.
Well, this threw me because it definitely threw me.
Yeah, he's not going to say why, but yeah, it threw him too. Okay, Work says Nile.
Okay, that's exactly what I was thinking. Nile.
Carol says Nile.
I'm going to go with Amazon.
Rachel says Amazon.
Lisa says Mississippi.
But I'm awful at these.
Oh, so you're saying there's something tricksy about this, and I wonder.
I'm not so sure it's tricksy. It was just when I seen the explanation, then I just.
Yeah, like branches or some, branch of the river or something, which the Missouri does probably branch out a lot. Oh, I'm switching my answer to the Missouri, even though it seems like the shortest.
Because you're in denial.
Where have I heard that one before?
Rachel's on a roll.
I mean, I was questioning it myself, to be quite honest.
All right, the answer is the Amazon.
Oh, it's the Amazon. Okay.
Way to go, Rachel!
The Amazon's over 4,300 miles long.
Oh.
It's 200 miles longer than the Nile.
Wow.
I thought it was the Nile too.
I thought it was the Nile as well.
The Mississippi is what, maybe 1,500? I don't know. I don't know.
When you think it's just the length of the United States compared to some of these other countries.
I wouldn't have picked the Amazon. I honestly would have picked the Nile before the Amazon.
Yeah.
All right.
And it would have been a toss-up between the Mississippi and the Nile. Really, if I tell the truth. The Amazon just didn't come into it as far as I was concerned.
Huh.
But
I think it's another one of those things that I've heard this trivia question before and I snagged it from
Did you?
listening to somebody else. I feel like that's like a random fact I've had to know for something. It may have been for a geography course, honestly.
What is the world's smallest country? Vatican City, Malta, St. Kitts, or Monaco?
Ooh.
Works is going St. Kitts.
What jumped out at me is Vatican City.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my first thought too, but Monaco is not very big either.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa's going Vatican City. Carol's going Vatican City.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Vatican City because it's
to
sovereign.
Monaco. Rachel, I've been to Monaco.
Is that what you wanted to say though, Rachel?
Yeah.
You wanted to say Monaco?
No, I'll go with A.
Okay.
When you were there, Freddie, did you see Grace Kelly?
Fortunately not, no.
Oh,
It wasn't that long ago I was there, right enough. It's
okay.
very well. I was down around the harbour, and that is someone else to see, like the boats in there, like
Yeah,
I
yacht.
heard.
The yachts. The answer is Vatican City. Good job, guys.
I think it's only a mile square. I'm not sure.
It's only a mile?
I think so. I could be wrong.
Wow.
It's something that, as Rachel was saying earlier, it was at a quiz one night years ago, and I remember the answer.
What is the largest continent on Earth? Asia, North America, Africa, South America.
Trick question.
Uh-oh.
It's Antarctica. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, now he's Googling it.
Oh, sorry. Hold on to put that in.
Oh, seems like everyone should know the answer to, and I don't.
Africa.
Africa.
C, Africa.
I see what you did there.
Oh. Africa. People are saying, well, Carol
Lisa's
said.
going Africa. Carol's
Remember,
going
our maps are distorted.
Oh, Rachel knows something. That's a good clue, Rachel.
I mean, I could be wrong, but our maps are distorted, so that impacts this.
Russia's so big. I gotta stick with Asia.
Okay.
I'm going Asia.
Asia, Africa. Okay, the answer is Asia.
Oh, there you go.
Asia goes from the Mediterranean Sea to the Western Pacific Ocean. Asia is a home to more than 40 countries.
40? Wow. So you should have asked me that question. I would have gotten that very wrong.
Okay, Dean, one more time. Tell us about the new format you're going to introduce on Friday.
Yeah. So if you want to be a part of something groundbreaking, like mind-blowing, Friday, I'm going live at the Live Place with a perpetual, sort of a semi-perpetual live stream that basically is there to promote a live stream community. And I'm trying to make it fun and interesting. So come on by, be a part of the madness, the sheer excellence of it all. I'm really trying to sell it here in a way I've not ever before. So
it really is cool. I mean, because there are going to be several people live on Friday evening, and you're going to have them all up on your screen, right there.
And I'll be there sort of behind the scenes. So if you're in the chat, I will mostly be there to respond to your comments, answer any questions, and explain where I'm going with this. And there's one aspect to it, which I won't say tonight, which I really hope to kind of explore and evolve. So there you go.
Awesome. Rachel, you have anything to talk about? Hope it all goes well, Dean, says Carol.
Thank you, Carol.
You wonder what sharks what?
Sharknado?
Sharknado.
What's the name of that? Are we going to watch Sharknado or Temple?
Temple.
And what's the name of that movie?
Temple Grandin.
Okay. Yeah. Everybody remember that. Carol, Lisa, you'll be able to discuss this one.
Yeah.
Bitcoin, but you don't have a channel for that. That's your husband, right?
Yeah, we're doing well.
Nice.
I bet. I heard it went up.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
It's yesterday was always a good time to buy, but today's second best.
Oh, nice.
That sounds like the saying to me.
And if anybody has any, go subscribe to theliveplace.com. And what's your Bitcoin channel, Rachel?
I don't have a Bitcoin channel, but I will say, honestly, it's not financial advice. So disclaimer here.
Yeah.
But if you do buy Bitcoin, don't watch it every 5 seconds. Tuck away your keys. Don't look at it for a long time.
Good advice.
Then come back and be surprised.
Yeah.
It's like watching your 401k. You don't do that.
Yeah.
What you're saying, Rachel, my nephew phoned me one day. Can't remember how long ago. It was a few years back, just at the start, and he said to me, "Bitcoin." I don't know what he's talking about. You know what I mean? I said, "What are you talking about?" And anyway, he says, "Look, I just knew you should invest in it." And I thought, "Aye, okay," and I didn't bother. And I don't know enough about it even now, but I'm thinking, you know what, I should have took his advice back in the day and went and spoke to him, but I didn't, but because I didn't understand it, and I still don't understand it.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Thank you, everybody, for joining.
Yep.
Appreciate you coming. We know that you have a million things that you could do this evening and that you chose to come in and play with us.
Yeah.
We appreciate you, especially you, Carol. You get to go to sleep now.
Good night or good morning
Game
or
show
whatever it is.
Fun and fun. Feel like a genius playing. I've watched The Floor. I don't understand it.
Oh, I have not seen that.
No, I have seen most. Believe me, I've seen most shows.
Thank you all. Come next week if you would like, and try and check out Dean's new concept on Friday. Come and go. If you have any live streams, go to liveplace.com and tell them about your live streams or a premiere, Carol, premieres. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Night all.
Bye, all.
And